Hey, great Thursday evening. It is a beautiful evening somewhere. Let me say, I am still at the foot of the volcano, uh, Popote, Popo, el Popo y el Itzta, y Popocatépetl, Popocatépetl y Iztaccíhuatl. And and there's a lot of things that I actually picked up today in regards to the volcanoes, which was actually one of my main goals. But it's just been a crazy, crazy, crazy day. No, I'm not bad. Good evening. Good evening, Kenina Hermosa. Good evening. Uh, no, not back yet. I'll be back, Lord willing, if God gives me license to last that long. I should be back on a Saturday, right in time for Mother's Day. Remember, guys, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and I hope to be delivering a Sunday service in regards to Mother's Day. So do service message in regards to Mother's Day. Good evening, Alea. Good evening, Miss Miller. Good evening, Miss Miller. What's up, Victor? How's it going, my man? I hadn't seen you in a while, Papa. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for all the pictures. My pleasure. And let me say, guys, one of the things that we'll go into this evening, but I'll start off with this morning. Let me tell you what an amazing morning it was. One of the things I think that many people don't know is that I am very much not good with heights, and I always have those reservations anytime that presents itself. But I'm not the best person for heights. I cringe every single time I look down from anywhere that's higher than a refrigerator. And I think the reason that is because when I was younger, I fell off a refrigerator. So I think that that had a lot to do with it. And that's lightning, I think. That's actually nothing. But let me say, guys, that this morning we did have the opportunity to fly on some hot air balloons and actually went up high. Richard, you said this and it really made me laugh this morning. Went higher than Ben has ever been. Oh my God, that cracked me up to hell. Oh, good evening. Good evening. Thank you. I'm hoping that everyone appreciates all the pics that are being thrown out there. But let me tell you, it's just amazing. So this morning, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, get ready, and we get some guides come and pick us up and head on over there. Had a little bit of coffee there right before we got onto the air balloon. And let me say, I was a little bit concerned because when I was walking to the air balloon, I noticed that it had like a slit on the side of the air balloon. And I'm going like, what the hell? And why is it the only balloon that I noticed a slit on is the one that I'm supposed to be using? But let me say, they said, yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So did get onto that balloon. Let me tell you, this, that just getting on is an experience. Good evening, seems you're having fun. I'm doing my best, doing my darndest. I'm sure as heck trying. What's up, Kitty Cat? I like it when you call me Kitty Cat, Papa. How you doing, Mama? Good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Good evening, Sebastian. I love you, Sebastian. Good evening. Good evening. What's up, bro? Victor Manuel. Hope you're doing good, Baba. Good to see you tonight. Hey, Jesus Becky. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Uh, what the heck were you doing on a fridge? I was a kid. Let me tell you, when you're a kid, you explore, you do crazy stuff. Literally fell off a fridge. Uh, I must have been like 7 years, 6 or 7 years old. I never forgot it. And after that, I think that's when my fear of heights started to kick in. Because before, when we were kids, we used to go to the canal, and there was this tube going across the canal. And I mean, we used to just run across it like nothing, like lickety split. After that thing happened, that incident of falling off a fridge, didn't want to do that anymore. And I was like, weren't you supposed to go to Cuba? I was supposed to go to Cuba, except that they kept canceling my flights. it was canceled and canceled and canceled and canceled and canceled. And the reason is because of COVID, and they weren't letting flights from the United States land anymore. So every single time that I had to go up there and check my status of my flight, I found out that the flight had been canceled. It's just a crazy situation. So I decided to cancel the trip altogether, and hopefully plan to make the trip sometime later on this summer or later on in the fall. I still need to go to Cuba. Hola, Hilda, hermosa, hermosa. The kids want to know, how high are the pyramids? Oh gosh, I wish you wouldn't have asked me that. And the reason I didn't want you to ask me that, guys, was because they did share the measurements for us, guys. And what I do remember, and again, y'all have to remember that I'm not good at math, but what I do remember is that the circumference of the pyramid, all four sides, as well as the height of the pyramid, they equal to pi, 3.14. That's all I do. But let me tell you guys, 226, something around there. I don't know, but let me say, it was just a fascinating, amazing. And let me tell you that yesterday I had the blessing of having walked through Templo de Quetzalcoatl, the Pirámide del Sol, Sun Pyramid, and the Pirámide de la Luna, the Moon Pyramid. Let me tell you, majestic, guys, just majestic. The truth of the matter is, and I shared this on my page, I literally could not stop smiling. Just like, I think I looked like a crazy man because I was just smiling all the way through because it was just so jaw dropping. It was amazing. It was really, really great. A great, great experience. But the thing that I was kind of sad about, guys, was I had hoped to be able to climb the pyramid and do a live, hopefully from the top of the pyramid. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I did get to do it from the little pyramid there at Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl. And I did, that was the first video that I did on, I think it was Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. I can't remember. Wednesday morning, I think. Let me tell you, great, great experience, guys. But I do regret that didn't have the opportunity to climb on top of it and, to go to the top. That was my goal. And I shared, I think, a couple of weeks ago that some 20 some years I'd come to Teotihuacan and attempted to do the climbing of the pyramid because I was probably twice the size. I didn't get but like 5 steps. And I said, I don't think I want to do that. So this time I wanted to make sure that I could go to the top. Couldn't get to the top. But I had the option of doing the balloon. Let me tell you, my Lord, my Lord. And if you see the pictures that I post, you see that there's a lot of different balloons. And one of the things is depending on the little air current that you get, and I guess it has to do a lot with the captain that you have, to see how close you can get to the pyramid. There was no balloon, guys, up to the time that we were there, that it got as close as we did to that pyramid, man. It was amazing. And you can see the pictures, guys. We're that close to El Templo del Sol, Pirámide del Sol. It's beautiful, beautiful. Bro, you couldn't pay me to get on an air balloon. I am just, trust me. I used to say the same thing, Victor. I'm dead scared of heights. And again, it just makes no sense. This heat, this hot air and helium, I guess. I don't know what the hell is that, gas or something. But moving on up, it was just amazing. But I didn't have any turbulence up there, no issues whatsoever. I did my best not to look down. And the couple of times that I did look down, I greatly regretted it. Because after we did the pyramids, I said, like, that's it. I'm ready to go down, guys. But not the quick way. Let's just get this balloon down. And if you notice on one of the pictures that I put, there's a cemetery. And I'm always fascinated with cemeteries. There was a cemetery right before the landing site. And I'm going like, that's just the wrong place to have a landing site right next to a cemetery. And I think it was John that said, well, 81 of the people, 81 of the folks buried in that cemetery were direct drops from the balloon. And I'm going like, yeah, tell me that right when I'm on there, guys. Slit equals discount. Yeah, no, we didn't get no discount. It was still 2,300 pesos, but worth it, guys. Buenas noches, Juan Pablo. Buenas noches, buenas noches. Good evening, good evening. You're tired, because I am very tired. It's been an eventful day, guys. Because did the balloon ride, finished my day off at Teotihuacan, Ubered all the way to uh, El Popocatépetl, and Ixachula. Ixachel. I can't remember the pronunciation of the. I'll remember tomorrow. I promise of it. Of Itza, the sleeping woman uh, volcano, and came up here. Actually, got to go to Paso de Hernan Cortes. Paso de Cortes. Let me tell you, beautiful. The pine trees, the trees, the volcanoes, the ice-capped mountains, guys. Beautiful. And I'm hoping that y'all could appreciate some of the greatness in some of the pictures that I'm sending, guys. And hopefully tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be out there to have the volcano, the Ista volcano, as my backdrop. That is my goal, guys. Will that come to happen? I'm not sure, but I'll surely try. I promise. So yes, I am a little bit tired, but let me tell you, I still got to do the show. Great vacations it has been so far. Tomorrow we recap. Go back to Mexico City, and in Mexico City we'll visit the couple of little places that I have neglected to visit. I know someone mentioned los churros de moros. I'm definitely going to try the churros de moros. I've got to go and go to El Angel, and there's a couple of other little spots that I wanted to see right before again, right before we head back home on Saturday. Good evening. Good evening. One of the things that I am going to take a while to get back home is because on Saturday in Cadereyta, close to Monterrey, I'm getting the bridge put on in my back, and I really just want to get that done and over with. So Saturday night should be back home, Lord willing. Are you back? No, Papa. You'd see my flag on there. Once you see my flag, I'm back. Nice vacation. It was amazing, amazing. Well, got to come to Ameca Meca, Ameca Meca, Ameca Meca. I love the name of that, Ameca Meca. And again, it is at the foot of the volcanoes, guys. A great, great place. Actually, got the opportunity to feed a giraffe. There's a camel that I haven't seen yet. There's a petting zoo that hopefully we'll be able to hit in the morning, guys. Take some pictures with some uh, beautiful deer and emus and pot-bellied pigs, and it's just great. Turkeys and roosters, El Gallo de Joe Valdez, and a lot of other great stuff, man. So let me tell you, it's good. So I walked off to La Placita, and let me tell you, man, those women out there, they are sellers. They did not let me go until I bought something from them, and I did buy some stuff. I can't mention everything that I bought, but I can say that I did buy candy, a lot of candy, and some uh, something. It's called obleas, and some caramel harina. Don't know what that is. Just sounded delicious. I'd show it to you, but then I'd probably have to shoot you. So I'll show it to y'all tomorrow. Send that black bag, and trust me, I don't know how I'm going to get most of the stuff back home. But one of the things that I do want to do is, I made mention of this on my page, guys. I brought clothes like this shirt. I brought clothes that am definitely not going to take back home. That way, I'll be able to make some room in my bag, and have some room in my bag, and I'll be able to to take a lot of the stuff. And hopefully, it'll be just that one bag. I don't want to have another bag out there. So it is turning out to be a very nice vacation, and I'm trying to move it with my computer, but I don't have my computer on. Which one of your 20 Facebook accounts uh, can we see your pictures? All of them, actually. They should be all in there. These are the obleas that I bought. Don't they look amazing? Actually, one of you. Oh, they are open. No, yes, they are. I did not know that they were open, but they are open. These are the obleas. Obleas are amazing. I've had them in Matamoros, but what the heck? Might as well have some here. Let's try the white one because white is always right. Put on a happy face. Let's try it. So good. And they got pumpkin seeds on there. This stuff is delicious. Tastes like nothing, but still delicious. No, I just say like something. Shout out to my niece, Dana Mia, 16th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dana Mia. Happy birthday to you and many more. Sweet 16. Many blessings, Donna. So glad that you're enjoying your trip. I'm enjoying the pics and the view. What a great getaway. It has been great so far. Hey, Baba. How you doing, Baba? Good to see you. You should have come on the trip with us. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Tell us about the bracelet you bought. Oh, the bracelet. I got all these bracelets on me because of the hotel, the zoo, the park, and everything else. This is the bracelet that has the flower, that has all four components. It's like a four-leaf clover, but it's got all four components of what Teotihuacan is made out of. It is made out of the four elements: wind, fire, water, and earth. And there's a lot of reverence to it. This stone is one of these stones that comes from that land. That, and it's just amazing. I just think it's so cute. You see it? I love it. Actually, if you go into the Teotihuacan, at every single sign, you'll see this flower. It's indicative of what Teotihuacan is. It's like their symbol. 216 feet, pyramid of the sun, 141 for the pyramid of the moon, approximately. Thank you. Now, let me say, the pyramid of the sun was made in one full swoop. This I did remember from what the guy told me. Pyramid of the moon was made in 5 different stages. Great. Glad to see you having a great time. Thank you. Send money. Jamie Ta. She's my sister. I could ask for money. It's okay. The moon pyramid is a replica of the mountain in the background. Yes, 100% true. And the mountain in the background, Lupito, is actually a volcano that went dormant some million years ago. And it is, you're correct, 100% right. It is a replica of that mountain that used to be a volcano. If you saw the pictures, Lupito, you saw that again, I took this amazing tour, guys, and it took me to the outskirts, what's around Teotihuacan. One of the things that I did learn, guys, because you always look at it as Teotihuacan and that's it. No, Teotihuacan actually covers 2 kilometers of land. The original Teotihuacan was actually 20 kilometers. So what happens is, all the way around, you're going to find a lot of artifacts. I actually found a knife, and it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but one of those ancient knives, at least a little part of the blade of it, which I'm going to be sending to Minnesota. Why? I don't know. Because I thought it'd be cool for kids up in Minnesota to know that, hey, they had knives back here. So I'm going to send it off to Minnesota. And, but yeah, I got to go inside a lot of the caves. They also have these special ceremonies out there, guys. Amazing. Amazing special ceremonies where they do these cleansings when you go into this hut. Some great stuff. I didn't get to do that. The days that they do it are on the weekends, and I sure as heck didn't plan to stay there the whole weekend. But if I would have been there the weekend, I definitely would have done one of those. It's what you get into one of these like little teepee things, but they're like little domes, and they're covered with skins, animal skins all the way around. And they have, they have these molten rocks out there, these same rocks that were used to build the pyramid. They put them in the center, and they get them really, really hot, and they put some herbs in there, and then they drop this water on there. I think it's cold water, and it causes the steam, and it's supposed to, take away all the impurities from your body, like a sauna type of thing. But it looked amazing. Just didn't have a chance to do it because it's only in the weekends. Very ritualistic. Yeah, I think I shared. It was kind of funny, but I went into one of the caves, guys, and literally, I mean, I was down into the cave, and the guy, it was just me and the guide, and the guide goes, "Okay, okay, let's turn off," because we had the lamps, the lights to our phone on. He goes, "Look, let's turn off the lights here," and I'm going like, I don't think I want to do that." I mean, we're down deep in a cave, guys, and he wanted me to turn off the light. I go like, I don't really want to do that, but I did it anyway. Let me tell you guys, I was tripping a little bit. It was pitch dark. I mean, black. I mean, blind. I couldn't see anything, guys. And I tried to wave my hand in front of my eyes. Nada. Pitch dark. And I thought, geez, man. I said this morning, I think I'm going to get sacrificed or something. Because it was just him and me. We're like, what's to stop this guy from pulling a knife out of the butt crack that he guy's carrying or something, or out of his butt, and stab me to death, the Vestal Virgin getting sacrificed. Oh, that's true. But we finally got to turn our lights back on and got out of that little cave. So it was trippy. It was fun. I'd be super scared. Let me tell you, if it was, if you had, went down into a cave with someone you didn't know, and they tell you to turn on the lights, you better be scared. I don't think you have to worry about the virgin part, but yeah, you should be scared. And I can tell her that she's my sister. Mama's not hearing anyway. I'm glad I suggested it to see the volcanoes. Yes! The only reason, guys, the only reason I am at the foot of the Popo and the Eat stuff is because of Yvette. I had no plans to come to be at the volcanoes, guys. Absolutely no plans whatsoever. But Yvette went out there and we were talking about, she was like, oh, you're going to be close to the volcanoes. And I said, what? Going to be close to the what? Yeah, volcanoes. We're studying volcanoes. And I said, like, maybe I should go and get you some rocks or some ash. I did learn today, Yvette, that, ash, because it is so sensitive, it evaporates, dissolves. So I probably just could get home with a bunch of dirt. But and I said, well, maybe I could go get you some rocks. And if Yvette goes like, will you? And I'm going like, because I already said I would. So I got to keep my word. So I actually, it's Yvette's fault that I'm at the foot of the volcano, because Yvette was the one that said, go to the volcanoes. I said, okay. And I had actually planned to do a hiking trip up, but it's impossible. Can't do it. You really needs like 3 days, guys, to go do a hike up the volcano, and can't do it. Can't afford to be 3 days at a volcano, guys. But Yvette, I'm stoked because it really wasn't not that far from Teotihuacan. Actually, paid $58. I know, same price. $58 in Uber, and there's Uber from Teotihuacan here to the foot of the volcano. It's harder to get Uber to take you up. Actually, was able to do that, but guys, let me tell you, everything's fairly close by. I mean, it's accessible. $58 for an Uber. Not a bad deal, considering that we actually came like an hour and a half, something like that. But I appreciate it. I am having a blast here at Ameca Meca. You still have lots of places to go. Desierto de los Leones, La Marquesa, El Nevada de Toluca. Not this trip, lady. Not this trip, lady. Absolutely not this trip. But I did learn that there's some other periods in Campeche that something like that. It's not, I have to find it. It's not pyramids in Campeche. That's where I'm going next. I have a thing about pyramids. Oh, the other thing, and I knew this, but the guy reminded me. Uh, the pyramids, if you went straight down, you'd hit the pyramids of Egypt. Isn't that tripping? It's amazing. Yeah, but in Itznas, that's where I want to go. There's also underwater, there's some statuettes somewhere. And the reason I know that is because I was everywhere I'd go, I'd hear, is that the Mexico? Is the Mexico? De Mexico en la piel. I forgot it. But everywhere I go, so I started to see the video, and let me tell you, there's some beautiful places in Mexico, guys. A very well-deserved vacation, gorgeous pictures. Stay safe. Blessings to you, mi amor. I love obleas, pero que tengan cajeta. Now you gave me another idea. I know which ones you're talking about. I'm actually going to. I have some cajeta at home. Turibus. I didn't do the turibus because, I mean, I was just going everywhere by myself. So I didn't need the turibus. No me llevaste, amor. Enjoy your trip. Hey, let's go to the Campeche, mi amorcito. I'm sure you'd love that. It's there. I mean, the way that the pyramids look, they looked amazing. Think about it. Hopefully in June, July. Another volcano, and is in the south of the city, El Ajusco. Beautiful place, too. Yeah. I'm going back to do the Angel, to do the Churros, the Moros. And I think that's about it. So are you going to Cuba? Just asking why. Since 1965, it has been governed by the Communist Party. Do you remember the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962? I wasn't born then. I'm just asking my friend. You're a good man, Erasmo. Let me tell you, Oscar, one of the reasons why I'm fascinated with Cuba is because it is a socialist communist country. And, we hear about communist countries, and we see the pictures, we see the videos. I want to experience it. I want to experience those lines at the supermarket. I want to experience the limited number of things, items you can buy. I want to step back into history and look at all the vehicles out there. I want to smoke me a Cuban cigar, a real Cuban cigar, and just lie on the beach in Cuba. I want to visit Guantanamo as much as I can, the Bay of Pigs. Guys, there's a lot of different little things that I'd love to do in Cuba. So I will say that that's part of the adventure to it. Let me say, and one of the things in regards to coming to Teotihuacan, guys, it's there's always a lot of iffy stuff out there. There's a lot of iffy stuff because you don't know the dangers that are around the corner. Again, guys, we're American, and everywhere they go, people think that Americans carry wads of cash. And you always run the risk of getting hurt, getting arrested, getting picked up, getting mugged, which so far I haven't, and let's keep it that way, guys. But so go. It's just like an adventure. Coming to Mexico City, Teotihuacan, coming to the foot of the volcanoes is an adventure, and I like that. Going to Cuba and putting at risk your security in regards to getting arrested by the Communist Party, getting questioned. I don't know. It's just sounds like a lot of fun. Plus, I'm into the 1950 cars. So that's why, Oscar, I just would love to say that I have been to a communist country. I mean, none of us have actually been to a communist country. Well, not all of us. Maybe most of us have not been to a communist country. So the mayor gave himself an award. No, let me say, guys, I know I was going to mention this today. I don't think that the mayor gave himself the award. I think that they apply to receive these awards. And if you research the award givers, guys, are called the New Deal Award or something for up and coming transformation. And let me say, guys, the reason that he got that award was because of the progressive ideas that the mayor holds, this majority on the city commission hold, that go against a lot of the conservative values that we have as a community here in the city of Brownsville, guys. It's unfortunate, but that's where we're going. We're going into becoming a progressive kind of town. And again, guys, more power to people, guys. I believe I've shared this, and I'm going to continue to share this. I'm a constitutionalist, and I believe in the Constitution and the rights that it gives its people. But I'm sorry, guys, your rights should not intermingle or cross over to affect my rights, guys. It's just my stance to always be the same. And I'm sorry, there is no way that Brownsville should ever go and become a progressive city. Never. And we are in danger of becoming a progressive city where, at the end of the day, anyone that has a voice and stands up against them is going to get bashed. And again, that is exactly what's happening to us. ¿Andas batallando con los pulmones, o sea, altura? Nah, not really. I didn't feel anything. Now, take into account, Lupito, I also lived here for 9 months many years back, and I had no issue with it. I just ate the whole oblea. Where's the Peanuts gang? I think the Peanuts gang is taking hiatus because we're on vacation. But guys, hopefully next week everyone comes back. I do see our numbers are down, but again, a lot of people are more in tune with the political thing, and I understand that, guys, and I appreciate y'all staying here and being with us. But we will get back on the political train as soon as we get back, starting next week on Monday morning, guys. You guys, I just need a little bit of time away, a little bit of time for me. So I appreciate the 75 people that are hanging in there and are still here with us, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Again, hopefully, starting Monday, we will go back to show mode, not slow mode. What was the place of that cave where you put your hand out and the sunlight would hit? That is an astronomical calendar. What they did, that is the way that they measured a lot of things. And a lot of the caves out here, guys, that used to have these dwellings or these little ceremonial things, they have that hole to whereas it goes down and gives this beam of light. And depending on the time of year and the way that the sun was moving, they would be able to measure in different things what it was. So what it's just an intense light that comes into the cave. And what the tour guide did, he got some tierrita from there. He throws it up, and then he los spuma, and the little things is the sand is dirt is flying everywhere. An amazing view, guys, and I appreciate the pictures. He did a great job with the pictures. Good evening, Erica. Good evening. I lived in Berlin for 4 years behind the real walls, my friend. Awesome, man. Again, an awesome experience. And look, and I don't mean an awesome experience like you're having a great time, but you could say I've been to a communist country. And look, Oscar, I want to say that I think that you are a conservative as I am. But let me tell you, as a conservative, guys, it's one thing to speak based on what on book knowledge or what we see on the media and stuff. That's fine, guys. Unfortunately for us, media is biased, and everything that comes out on the internet isn't necessarily true. Because I'm sure as heck, Abraham Lincoln did not invent the light bulb, and there's just a lot of different quirks out there, guys. So again, it's till you see it and experience it, Oscar, that you can have this even more profound knowledge in regards to what's going on out there. So more power to you, man. I wish I had lived in Berlin, that other side, before the wall came down. In Cuba, you have to get out of the tourist area to see how bad it is. Long lines at grocery stores. That's exactly, yes. An extremely limited selection. Video gear is scrutinized. 100%. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Cuba. I was going to stay at a hotel until I got released from my 3-day, 5-day quarantine, and then go stay with a family out there and experience Cuban life the way it really is, not what they want you to come back with the idea of. The mayor should apply to get the Run for Something award too. Same award, guys. You know, I'm not even surprised. I'm surprised that the mayor hasn't published it on his page yet. Like, well, I've received an award again. I mean, he's full of himself. It's another one of these wonky progressive awards. It's all it is, guys. It's all this liberalism going on. So, more power to him. If he wants to get those applauses, more power to him. The progressives' ideas don't work for Brownsville, though. They don't. There's no way that they will work for Brownsville. I was raised by a super conservative family, and I'd say 80 to 90% of Brownsville is that way as well. 100%. Unfortunately for us, Snoopy, that 80 and 90% don't vote. They don't vote. That other 10 to 20% who are part of that little progressive, little stupid clique. And let me tell you, and I used the word stupid this morning in regards to an individual, well, to my post in regards to Laura Villarreal and Martin. See, I'm going to talk politics. Laura Villarreal and Martin Arambula. Some idiot comes on with a fake Facebook account because, again, they're just cowards. Guys, you put your name to something if you're going to be out there hociqueando. But comes out and says, well, that's about chapter 21. I said, don't give a rat's behind about chapter 21. Don't care. Well, you're the stupid because you should know the difference. You should be a board member. I don't care about that. Go and explain chapter 21 to my FNS workers who are bullied by this piece of crap. Go out there and tell the warehouse people, go tell them about chapter 21. See what reaction they get. They don't care. They just care that they were mistreated by that Melissa chick and by Martina Rambula, making them work, making them do that work that was putting money into Martina Rambula and that Melissa chick's pocket, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't care about no details and paperwork. How you treat people, how you treat those that are subjugated under you because of title or position. That's what really matters, guys. And Martina Rambula failed our people out there at the warehouse, and Laura Villarreal failed our people from Food Nutritional Services, guys. Simple as that. That's all it's about. Not the paperwork, the chapter 21. Screw you. Really, screw you, imbeciles. Fatback, I asked my friend that got out of Cuba what his favorite food was growing up. He says arroz con pollo. Arroz con pollo. That's what, trust me, that's what he said. Arroz con pollo. Y frijoles. Lo que teníamos. I cried. Oh. Well, let me tell you, what is that food? Fodongo? Fodongo. They have this food. I actually tried it. It was all right. But let me tell you guys, I've seen some people make some amazing stuff with beans and rice. Amazing stuff. I can't see the picture right now because I'm actually on my phone because the internet at the hotel sucks. I'm here. You are. Good to see you. You should have been here earlier. What's up, bro? Hey, Frank, what's up? When are you coming back? I should be back Saturday night. Hopefully, Lord willing. Hey, Charlie Brown, is Erasmo going to bring you Cheetos Bolitas from Mexico? No. He already had his time to pick them up. He didn't pick them up. It's sad when family came over from Brownsville about 18 years ago. My father-in-law took them to Golden Corral, and they were astounded with all the food. Then they were truly saddened to see the amount of food that was being thrown. It's crazy, guys. And one of the things that I was, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever to have so much waste here. I mean, in the United States and Mexico as well, guys. But let me tell you, there's food aplenty everywhere. Talking about food aplenty, let me tell you guys, I'm never having worms again, never having crickets again, and I'm sure it's like never having escamoles again. Done that, tried it, not my thing. But one thing that I will have some huitlacoche. That stuff's dang good. Good. And also, I've been thinking that some of that Musk money should be used for teacher raises at BISD. I know they won't, but that would be nice. My friend and family deserve it after this tough year. Yes, but unfortunately for us, the most deserving individuals usually get the short end of the stick. I have no hopes for these folks. You're 100% right, Asma. Love you, Oscar. Those are the awards you pay for. Yeah, 100%. Those are the awards that you pay for. Remember when Brownsville was labeled an American city? This was, I would say, like 5 years ago. Man, they announced it. They put these little plaques, everything, all American city. And then it was twice a year. And I'm going like, what do you have to do to be an all American city? You have to pay. It's that simple. You just have to pay. So, guys, when I come back, I want to get an award, please. So, someone out there, give me an award. I'll trade you guys Mexican candy from Mexico and from Teotihuacan for an award. So, guys, please think of these awards that I should be getting, guys, next week. And we'll post them all next week and we'll talk about them on our show. But, guys, I want an award too. And the best awards get the best candy from Mexico City. And I mean an award, a little proclamation, little something. If you have to go and come up with our own little meme, uh, please, you cannot use Mike Pineapple. Mike Pineapple is only contractually obligated to help me with memes. Exactly. Wow. 100%. That fake account is probably a board member, dude, or someone in administration for them to throw out the Chapter 21 jargon. It's jargon, guys, and this is what really trips me out, Snoopy. At the end of the day, why would that matter? Why would the nitpicking matter? But look, we're going back into, well, let's focus on these little details, but the sentiment, the feelings, the hurt that has been caused to my people out there, my FNS people, my warehouse people, guys, they don't care about policy and procedure back then. They just want to be treated half ass, half butt. They want to be treated well. And I don't blame them. They should be treated well. Moros con cristianos, I think it's a dish in Cuba with pork and beans and rice. I love, now I want the pork and beans. Happy Nurses Week. Happy Nurses Week. Teachers deserve a raise. They do deserve a raise. And to my sister, Happy Nurses Week, Gabby. And to all my other nurse friends out there, Happy Nurses Week. Happy Nurses Week. Little Eddie. Little man, teacher syndrome. But at least you can shut up, La Pingüina. Yeah, I saw that, guys. And let me say, I think La Pingüina is feeling the pressure. But again, they nominated him. Again, poetic justice. So I'm glad. To the fact that I just don't care. Arroz con pollo con frijoles negros. Riquísimo. Cuban bread is my favorite, but so is fried yuca and plantains. My all-time favorite is a Cuban sandwich. I don't think Cuban sandwiches are actually from Cuba. I think they're a Miami product. I think, and I could be proven. Someone checked, but I think that Cuban sandwiches do not originate from Cuba. It's a good thing. Are you ready to go to the moon? Starship SN15 made history yesterday when it returned, and that's safety. Again, more power to SpaceX, guys. Very, very proud, and hope for continued success. Again, guys, the more that Elon Musk succeeds in these rocket going up and down, guys, the better it is for the city of Brownsville, better it is for mankind in general. Let me tell you guys, one of the things, and I'll share this, and I want to try and finish with this. One of the things that the tour guide, this is so I can see the sun. One of the things that the tour guide showed me, guys, was on these piece of properties close to the cave. He showed me some other pyramid ruins, and these are outside of Teotihuacan. And he says, do you see that? And yes, there's the little steps of a pyramid. He goes, that's a pyramid, and that's a pyramid. And these are all just on private land, little mounds out there that haven't been excavated, haven't been investigated. And he said, and I said, well, what's going on? He goes, they don't want to invest any money in regards to finding out what's here. And let me say, guys, is that if you saw the video that I posted in El Palacio de Quetzalcoatl, they are actually doing a dig down because they found, I think, like 50,000 artifacts out there, guys. But with that said, one of the things that he said, and I hadn't even mentioned SpaceX, he goes, we send people to the moon, but we have yet to finish investigating or really learning about people here on Earth. But we're so dead set on going everywhere else when we have a whole world that we haven't conquered yet. I thought that was very, very, very profound. It's very, very profound because, it's true. Talk about, look, guys, and as much as they may say, well, Erasmo's always being negative. Look, guys, again, half of downtown should be knocked down. That's not history, guys. That's just old buildings that are now decrepit, guys, and that they've been gone to waste. This is history, guys. This was before Christ out here. The Teotihuacans were there, disappeared, abandoned the city. The Aztecs came in, mimicked and copied the plans to the city in regards to building their Tenochtitlan, which is where Mexico City is founded on right now. That's why some of the pyramids, like El Templo Mayor, is very similar, and a lot of the statuettes out here are very, very similar to the Teotihuacans. Guys, the history here is amazing. That's history. That's what we need to conserve. Not some old stupid buildings downtown that put money in the Galanskis' pocket. Screw them. Screw the Galanskis. Screw the Cowens who own property downtown. Screw the mayor who owns property downtown. Screw Ben Neese who benefits from downtown. Screw Rose Gowen who benefits from downtown. Screw them all. Yeah, I said it. Screw them all. I don't care. I'm on vacation. I don't care. My MV de toda el valle. MV. Is that a compliment? Buenas, saludos, buenas noches, Vicente. Mi amor, ¿cómo estás, papá? Love you. You're thinking too much into it. The liberals, progressive, etc. crap is exactly the problem. You said the media manipulates us, and you characterizing everyone is exactly what you say you're against. I might not be political, but I understand criminal organizations, power moves. These people with money have little martini parties, Las Vegas blackjack parties to get people out to vote. And not only do they go out to vote, they take their whole damn family, people with money. No, let me say, Mike, I'm going to disagree with you. Look, the problem is that I truly believe that part of the problem here in the city of Brownsville, Mike, is that people have been made to believe, Mike, that their vote doesn't matter. They've been made to believe that que te valga. That is the culture that I'm running into, guys. A lot of folks out there, hombre, que te valga. And look, and one of the things, and I'll say this, and this may sound kind of not self-serving, guys. Let me say, I'm sort of glad that the numbers were where they were at, because what it basically tells me, guys, it's not a popularity contest. Because look, there's no one more handsome than Erasmo Castro in Brownsville, Texas. It's not a popularity contest, guys. People are not voting for the individual that has more name. Guys, there's no one more recognizable in the city of Brownsville than Erasmo Castro. The problem is what you mentioned, right? The problem is that they have this little clique. They have this little clique of individuals out there that will go vote, and that brings out 8% of the vote. 8% of the vote in the city of Brownsville, the city election, they'll win. Now, Mike, where you're getting this wrong is we're talking about a BISD race here that brings in 40, 50,000 people to vote, because it's during a presidential election, whereas you got a race that you only got less than 5,000 people coming out to vote. It makes a big difference, bro. Makes a big difference. So again, I'm not categorizing. I'm not the progressive. Let me tell you, I don't care for the progressive movement. Don't care for it at all. I completely think that the media is biased in general, but all media. And look, guys, I'm not an anti CNN, anti MSNBC. Although MSNBC really, really, truly sucks. I don't care for Fox News either, guys. There's a lot of other news stations out there. as crazy as this may sound, there's a lot of other news stations out there that I prefer to listen to, or I prefer to do the research on my own. And one thing that you'll find when you start doing that research, guys, is that there's always like 3 or 4 stories. It's not just one or two. So I don't buy the assertion, Mike. Hey, Erasmo, I know totally off subject, but how about the accident from earlier? Alex, let me tell you, it was a horrible accident. It looked really, really bad. I did not find out in regards to if there were any casualties or anyone hurt out there. It looked horrible, guys. And I do appreciate having received the video, just to let people know that they need to be careful around the Rancho Viejo area. But again, guys, it's just a very, very sad situation. I have yet to hear anything in regards to the death count or number of individuals who passed away or who were hurt, but it seemed like there were some families out there. Let me say, guys, one of the things that I've done my best to do is to continue to be consistent in regards to posting. It's harder when you're on sabbatical, on vacation, guys, but I have tried. Let me say this. This is self-serving as it may sound. I'm very proud that we rescued 2 dogs and a cat this week. And you may think like, it's just a dog and a cat. Guys, it isn't a dog and a cat to the people that love the animal. I would go crazy if I lost my girls. And let me say, despite the fact of being so far away, and despite the fact of being on a balloon ride, I did take time away from it to make sure that I posted, and then I kept up to date in regards to the progression of who had the pup. I want to thank my attorney, Angela Nix, who was actually driving around Alton Glore to help find that pup. Very, very fortunate that it was taken in by the individuals who sent in the picture, guys. But even more fortunate that we were able to find the owners of the pup, and they are ecstatic. They are happy, guys, and I'm happy. Again, guys, I am on vacation, sabbatical. I'm still going to be out here, guys, as long as you will have me. Even if it's only 79 people on here tonight, which I'm not used to having 79 people. You're having 79 people in the morning, not in the evening. I'm on vacation from memes. No, you can't do that. No sabbatical for you. Have you felt an earthquake? Take care in my tierra chilanga. No earthquakes, thank God. But still got 1 more day, 2 more days. So we'll find out. I have a friend who works at BISD, and they said that Eddie Garcia is the stupidest person he has ever met. My friend said he doesn't know how to carry a conversation. He doesn't. I mean, if you ever have heard him speak, my goodness, the guy is as ignorant as bad at speaking as Dr. Gutierrez. Horrible speakers, guys. I mean, can't hold. I love this tone. Can't hold a conversation to save their life. Pues sí, ya ves. Pero Cuban sandwich arena in Tampa or Key West catering to Cuban workers. Exactly, Carmen. That's what I remembered. I knew that they were from Cuba. Arambula is a thief using his Mercedes contract and working on BISD time, public funds, or funds. He's a rata just like the felon, his bestie. 100%, Mr. Nobody. And let me say, guys, what a shame. Because everyone knows, guys, everyone knows in regards to the Mercedes contract, guys. I've stated it here multiple times. They have the evidence. They found the evidence. I've seen the evidence, guys. What a shame that this BISD board, no action on getting rid of Martin Arambula and getting rid of Laura Villarreal. The Aztecs and Mayas were obsessed with Cosmos too. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Now Arambula has been seen at the city of Brownsville and county offices looking for a job. Don't hire the rata. Let me tell you, ratas hire ratas. The Aztecs built civilization. Some people with greed in mind are hardy civilization builders. 100%, Rosie. Used to get my Cuban pastries, espresso, and Cuban toast every morning when I lived in Miami. Yeah, a white girl in Cuban bakery run by a man named German from Nicaragua. Crazy. Up here in San Antonio, they called the location of the rocket Boca Chica, Texas. I was kind of disappointed they didn't say Brownsville. Guys, we're going to be left out in the loop. Guys, I need to finish the comments because I need to go and get ready for the tomorrow. The Mesoamericans could only dream to reach and touch the moon and navigate the universe. We have come a long way, baby. 100%. The Aztecs were greedy for human blood. It was crazy. That's the difference here in Brownsville. Some are greedy for money. Yeah, too much money, guys. Too much money. I heard que te extraña la pingüina. No, she doesn't. She better not. I can't stand her. Can you rescue a hot-looking Mexican chick from the pyramids that needs to work for $10 a day? I'll do my best. Actually, I found a couple of people that wanted to come with me to come and earn $10 a day. So you might be getting very lucky very soon, John. If I can find a way to put them in my suitcase, I think you're going to get your wish. Greed for gold by the Europeans or blood just makes us all humans. Preach, brother. By the way, May 18th is around the corner, darling, or a bud, as she would say. I'm excited, guys. I want this lady to go down already. Try not to be negative. Maybe Brownsville gets what it deserves. The apathy and ignorance of La Raza has a stench that just won't disappear. Mr. Nobody, I agree with you. 79 people is still not bad, I think. Oh, no. I'm not complaining, guys. And I understand that they're not used to this and they're used to the other. It's okay. I'm sure Monday everyone will be back. Yay! Remember, the community has to unite. It will. I'm hoping, Juan. I'm hoping that that's the case. Am I optimistic? I don't know. I hope. It's my dream. I'm going to go lost to see if I get funded by the beautiful attorney like yours. Let me tell you, your comment this morning made me laugh. I was literally on the balloon laughing like a crazy man when you said that Ben had never been as high as I was on that balloon. Me muero. That was so funny. Mr. Nobody sounds like a bad hombre. Mr. Nobody, are you a bad hombre? Dun dun dun. Compadre system must go. Juan de la Cruz, you are 100% correct, my man. Love you, Baba. Guys, my hour is up. I've actually been on here for an hour, guys. Guys, I only have tomorrow, Friday. And again, it'll be a short show in the morning because I will be at the foot of the volcano. And hoping to have that backdrop on there for you guys. And after that, I'm going to start putting together some of my stuff and get ready to get out of here and go back to Mexico City, take the final pictures, Lord willing, and get ready for my flight on Saturday. Get my muela fixed up on the Saturday evening, guys. El bad hombre should be out in 3 to 6 months for good behavior. Oh, someone got blocked. Guys, have a great evening, guys. Thank you all so much for sticking around, those 80-some people that were on tonight. I greatly appreciate it, guys. There's everything that we missed during this week in regards to politics. I will do my best. Everything we missed in regards to politics, I promise I'll catch up on Monday when I come back. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you still being on. Guys, social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, guys. Please. Now is the time for all good citizens of Brownsville to come together and come to the service of their community, guys. Our community needs individuals that are going to speak up. They're not going to hide. They're going to fight for what's right here in the city of Brownsville, guys. And I have faith that together we have been able to already start to change policies in regards to the ideas of a lot of these board members and a lot of these city commissioners, guys. And that only comes by us continuing to unite as one people. And I truly believe that. And I truly have faith, guys, that together, nothing, together, everything is possible. You didn't miss anything. Brownsville is so effed up. Yeah, I know. You are better off staying in Ciudad de Mexico. Let me tell you, very tempting. It's so beautiful up here. It's much better over there. It's beautiful, beautiful. Guys, I love you. Take care. Guys, thank y'all so much for continuing to be out here, guys. Thank y'all so much for a lot of the well wishes and a lot of the prayers, guys. I promise you, I need them. I appreciate them. Guys, thank you. See you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.